Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Friday. Listen, let's do lunch. Let's do lunch right now. I just want to share this with you as we are getting ready. That's my lunchtime thing. As we're getting ready to go into this weekend and then next weekend, like the holidays are here. So everything we were planning to do is here. It's here. It is now time. Like it's here. Everything you've been planning for is here. I digress to say all of that. I digress with saying all of that just to say this. I'm just talking to you guys off the cuff as I'm about to hit my car. Listen, you're in charge. You're in charge. That's a three-word phrase. And for some people, that's absolutely terrifying. Like it's petrifying. For some people, they like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not because of this, and this, because of external things, external places, external people. But ultimately, you're in charge. You're in charge. You're in charge of your own growth. You're in charge of your own time. You're in charge of your own decisions. Now, it doesn't mean that you're always in control. There are some things that are outside of our control, but you are in charge. And as we're getting ready for this upcoming year, we've been through some stuff, man. We've been through some stuff. We've been through COVID. We've been through the great resignation, the great this, the great that. We've been through a lot of stuff, but we're still here. We've been through some embarrassment, but you're still living. We've been through some excitement, but you're still growing. So, like, you're in charge. You're in charge of your own growth. I know it's terrifying. I know even for some people, when they hear that, immediately the mind begins to produce or supply you with what appears to be valid reasons of why you're not in charge. Well, I have children. Well, I have to work. Well, I have to do this. But you're still in charge. You're in charge of your attitude. You're in charge of how you show up. You're in charge of your own productivity. You're that. Just know that you're in charge. You're not in control. None of us are in control all the time, but we're still in charge of how we respond to it. Oh my God, that was amazing how that just happened. Like the video went away. The video went away. I wasn't in control of that, but we're still in charge of how we respond to things. And so as we're entering into this, the final leg of this year with holidays, with parties, with looking at our goals, we're looking at things we want to adjust and how next year is going to be like so much better. You're in charge. If there's some things you want to see different in your professional development, you're in charge of that. If there's some things you want to see different in your health, you're in charge of that. If there's some things you want to see different in your personal relationships, be that with your significant other or your children, you're in charge of that. Don't be afraid. UCDI simply stands for you can do it. And so I just want to let you know I believe you can do the things you desire to do. Whether that takes you a little longer than you thought, whether that means you have to go and get some additional education, some additional coaching, some additional mentoring, uh, what people in the SPD world say, some sponsoring. Go and find those things, but you're in charge of your own growth. It doesn't mean you're always in control. There are things outside of our control, but how we respond, how we navigate, how we plan, how we interact with those things, yeah, you're in charge of that. So you're in charge. I want to encourage you, be in charge. Be in charge. 2023, be passive where you want to be passive, but be assertive in the areas you need to be assertive, in the areas that you want to assert yourself. It's all right, man. You can do it. If you need some help with it, or you like to talk to me about finding out more about different tools or methods to help somebody or to help you even be in charge, if you're interested in some coaching or being a part of one of my programs as we're going through it, then connect with me. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Send me a private message. Let's do it. At the top of the year, we have language mastery and we also have a redo of the reset. Will the reset be like August reset? I don't know. If you want to know about the reset, ask people who've been in it. If you want to know about language mastery, ask people who've been in it. I often think individuals who have participated in a program can speak higher of their program than the person who is promoting it. We're so groomed for sales and to get the picture perfect image. But talk to some people who've been through it and see. I may be a fit for you, but you're in charge of whether I am or whether I'm not. You're in charge and whether you use me or whether you go with pre-treat CSS or whether you go with Beyond Clean or whether you go with anyone to help you as it relates to your growth. We all have different niches, however you want to say it. But you're in charge of how you're going to show up in 2023. You. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, this 3-word phase, and to encourage you to be in charge. Don't be controlling of everybody else and try to dictate their time or their fees or whatever they think, but be in charge. Y'all have a good one. My name is Sharon Combs of UCDI Leadership. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Be safe.